What's up, guys? It's Relatively Unknown Gamer, your rat's plug of the Xbox Live community. Today I'm bringing to you an unboxing, because I've already unboxed it, and review video of the Razer Sabertooth Elite gaming controller for the Xbox 360. Now, I've already opened it up. I actually have about 15-20 hours of game time on it, and I absolutely love it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up here and just show you all the things you get in the box, and then I'll go over the controller with you a little bit. Might be putting up a video of a little bit of gameplay. I don't know yet, but for right now, let's get into the box. As you can see, first, the box is pretty standard. Picture of the controller, the company, the Xbox certified logo on it, as well as just a little bit of general information, general information in all sorts of languages, all the features of the controller, as well as a little biography of the amazing Gears of War gaming team. And now we're back to the front. So let's open it up, see what we got in here, alright? First off, when you open this, what you'll see is a really nice controller case, to bring with you if you had to go to LAN parties, maybe even some MLG tournaments if you do that. Very nice case. Opening it up, you will see that it is very, very organized on the inside. Very padded for your controller over here. And then as well over here, a place to put your wire, which velcros, as well as a stretchy pack for the screwdriver that comes in. And I'll tell you what that's for later. As well as a little package that has the stoppers in it for if you feel like taking the back off, like the rocker triggers off the back, which we'll get to that as well. But first off, we put all of this back where it goes real quick. And dang it. Sorry, my computer froze. And I don't know why it would do that while I'm recording. But anyway, first let's get to this little screwdriver here. It's a little Torx head screwdriver. And what it's going to do is these rocker triggers on the back. Don't know if you guys can see them really that well. So those rocker triggers, as you can see, is they have a very small hole in them. And what you can do is you can take these rocker triggers off and you can replace them with those stoppers that I showed you to get more of a traditional feel for the controller. But honestly, I really, really like the rockers, because as you can see, you can go down or you can go up. And these are all fully mappable to any pre-existing button. Now, a lot of people get that confused. They think, oh, I can plug it up, I can mod it to a different type of fully different button. Not the case. You have to program it to one of the existing buttons on the controller. But on the bottom here is an OLED screen. It makes it very, very easy to program. I have about 3 or 4 different settings I like using, but you can only have 2 profiles for quick, but even programming it's quick. So the profiles are just more of a convenience than anything. Let's get this puppy turned on and show you guys what it's all about, alright? First off, whenever it starts up, you will see that the lights light up. I think that's a really cool feature. If you don't end up liking that, you can turn it off. As well as you can see the sweet little Razer logo at the bottom. If I can get this thing to focus here. Sweet little Razer logo at the bottom. But, in customizing it, all you have to do is press these buttons here. Right there, profile 1, profile 2, Or, if you feel like programming it, that's how you get to the programming mode. As well as you use the D-pad. You can get to everything else, the test mode, test your triggers, sensitivity, things like that. That is going to be the backlight, I believe. No, sorry, that's the rumble. You can actually turn the rumble off in this, which is really nice, so you don't have to go to your Xbox 360 settings. That is going to be if you want to turn the backlight off. Like I was saying earlier, you can turn the backlight off. And then that is going to be the program mode. Very simple to program. All you really have to do is hold down one of these rocker triggers or one of these top bumper triggers, and then press whatever pre-existing button you'd like. You can even click in the triggers or the D-pad, it'll program to anything you'd like. It's really nice, really cool. Another really good feature is this 10-foot long braided cable. I think 10 foot's kind of weird because my Xbox is literally right next to this computer. But another really good feature about this, because of course you have to put it in that case there, and people really don't like bending their cords or anything like that, and it helps it from breaking, is this cord actually unscrews, comes off. How cool is that, guys? Of course you can put it back in the case, bring it to LAN parties, things like that. But then while you're playing, you just plug the sucker back up. It'll light back up like that. It also comes with these little joystick covers. I have mine on right now because generally I do not really like the custom feel of the or the stock feel of the Xbox 360 joystick. But I currently have these on right now, and they go on very easily. You just slip it on over, and it will go on there. But one of the best things about this controller is all my friends were getting Wardines, Evils, which are all very good controllers in their own respect. But one of the biggest things that I had was I didn't really want jitter, rapid fire, anything like that, guys. I wanted functionality. And what I love is the extra buttons, and I love how Razer decided to do the rockers. Now this is very similar to a SCUF gaming controller. The SCUF definitely has its own benefits in its own right, of course, just like everything else. They actually have paddles instead of rocker triggers, but personally I like the rocker triggers a little better. They're a little more ergonomic for your fingers. Just throw it up, throw it down, anything. Right now I actually have mine configured to A's here and B's here, and the reason why I did that is because A is on the left side of the bottom, B is on the right side of the bottom. Just my personal preference. And then X and Y, because X is on the left side of the top, Y is on the right side of the top. Very good controller. I have no complaints about it. I would definitely recommend you getting one. Making this video, I don't get any benefits from it. I'm just doing it just as a general thing, and it's my first time making a video, so you guys please, be as least harsh as possible in the comments, and I will actually try to get back to all the comments and talk to you guys about anything, any comments you have on this, any questions you have on this that I don't address in the video. Another really cool thing that I forgot to mention that I just saw looking at it, the D-pad, as you notice, is individual buttons. Now, that is something that on a lot of custom controllers you actually have to pay extra for, as well as the LED lighting. I think that is a very cool feature. And then the OLED screen just makes it so much easier to customize. But that is really about it, guys. Of course you get a very cool case, pretty rugged. It's not, of course, it's not bulletproof, but if you were to drop it, your controller would stay pretty good in this. You can see it's very cushiony padding. Very nice case. Came in a very cool box. In the box, as well as I failed to tell you, it comes with a really cool little poster here with a letter on the back from the Razer guys. Personally, if I was still in school, I'd throw this sucker in the front of my binder. This thing looks pretty nice. I might actually just hang it on my wall or my corkboard or something. And as well as a user manual, because every controller needs a user manual. Every controller is different. It just gives you a bunch of really good information on how to program the controller, as well as a layout of every button, what it is, what it does. There's also some stickers in here somewhere. I failed to find them. There they are. Definitely going to slap these bad boys. Whatever two places I can find to slap them, they would be the most crucial, of course, because very nice stickers. But really, that's all I have for this video here. Sorry I didn't get to pull it out of the box. Actually, I was just so excited whenever I first got it to get the gameplay in and be able to actually have my opinion on this, get it out to you guys. Very lightweight controller, because of course it doesn't have the battery pack. It weighs, I'm not quite sure, but the difference between the battery pack, the one without the battery pack, and the stock Xbox controller, the weight's pretty severe. difference. As well as you can see, it's a little bigger, but I like that because with this, I kind of feel as if my hands are on top of each other, whereas this one, I feel they're a little bit more spread out. They have a little bit more room to move around. But definitely a good controller still. Don't ever be discouraged if you get one of these. These things are workhorses. They go forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't think I've ever had to buy another stock controller. But that's really all I have for this. If you're thinking about getting a Razer Sabertooth, definitely get one. I picked mine up from NewEgg for about 50 to 60 bucks, and it wasn't on back order, which if you have any experience with trying to get your hands on these controllers, they are very, very difficult to get a hold of. But that's really about all I have for this, guys. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments. I'm going to put a link to NewEgg and to Razer Zone, as well as I'm going to put a few more links in there to different just really cool videos I think are really cool. Definitely some Optic videos. If Optic sees this, anybody? Give me a try out, maybe? I don't know. Definitely a great controller. I'll put those descriptions in the link. I will also put a description to the video camera I'm using. I know it's not really that great, but some people like to know that stuff. As well as hopefully I can get some gameplay videos up here soon. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but that will come with time. And I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked this video, found it useful or anything, give me a like, thumbs up. If you feel the need to subscribe, do the same. I would definitely subscribe back, and as well as on the comments, I'll reply as I can. I will definitely have any conversation with you you'd like to have. Please keep the negative comments to a minimum. It's my very first time doing it. But I know everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so if it's negative, it's negative. But other than that, though, guys, have a good one. Definitely get this controller if you need to, and I'll catch you guys on the cool side of the pillow.